Welcome, my friends, to another episode, or rather, 2 episodes of the Gintama journey. Today we're watching episode 187 and 188. But as always, before we get into it, I just want to quickly thank all my Patreons who support me and this channel. Your support is very much appreciated. Love you. You're the best. Thank you so much. All right. Without further ado, let's get into the next episode. 187. She was simply used. As I said, despicable actions. Well, okay, it does make sense. The truth? Kamiyama did it. It wasn't Sogo. It was Kamiyama. Oh, wow. Now that is something I did not expect at all. Taken hostage. Oh. That's how he was involved. Never knew. He was enduring all of that all this time? Well, you were just defending yourself. Jesus. This is really emotional. Young He's the younger brother. So I was wrong about both of them. Sogo and the father. They were both hiding secrets for the greater good, to protect someone they care about. And Sogo cared about the father. That is amazing. Wow. What? You're the one who knocked her out. Well done, Kagura. Wow. Kagura was able to grasp the situation, read the atmosphere. He has his heart in the right place, even though he has a very dark side inside. Yeah, that's the dark side I was talking about. It's even worse than his inner demon. This is the most random stuff right now. No, wait. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I see what's going on. That face. Take me with you. Why is that? The river Styx. Please tell me this is all an act. But I guess Kagura could easily break. No way. Obviously because of all the food, right? What has this turned into? The chance. The opportunity. Like Kondo-san, what? The running animation. It's just the most random shit. Hey, but it worked, right? It worked. That's all that matters. While having her on her back. Impressive. Sniper. That was a well-placed shot. And yet you protect her. Again. Taking on all of the burden with his own shoulders. Well, I guess you can't protect her forever. At some point, she has to know the truth. At some point, she has to confront that. Best for him. Exactly. This is a subtle form of avoidance. That was crazy just now. The age-old question. What can you do by yourself? We're too many. We're gonna overwhelm you. No. No, you're not. I wanna see who that sniper is. Okay, it's just... Okay, Sogo. Oh my god. Sogo just became a Jedi. Deflecting bullets? Jesus. She heard every single word. Everyone's protecting everyone. Everyone in this arc is a Samaritan. How is... Are they spawning somewhere? This is... Yeah. Look at that get up. Won't be enough this time. That's why there were so many of them. The Shinsengumi are here. Taking that stance again. Wow. All that paperwork. I don't think she will. At least she knows the truth. That's the most important thing, and of course it's gonna be hard on her. But she has to get through that. Ah. What did she give him? Ah, nice. I think this arc did a really good job at showing, especially with the Shinsengumi and in this case Sogo, the consequences of your actions and trying to basically avoiding the past, not confronting the past. will lead to problems down the line. At some point, you have to confront your actions and the things you have been trying to flee from. Just avoiding confrontation. It's something we're all doing. I'm guilty of that as well. It's a very human thing. We don't wanna face the feelings that are connected to our actions. Maybe the guilt, the shame, the fear, the disgust, whatever it is, whatever kind of emotion it is. It's at least we believe that it's too much to bear, so we avoid it, we distract ourselves, we try to hide it under a rug. But that doesn't mean that it just simply disappears. It just means it's kept away for now. But the longer you keep it out of your sight, out of your mind, the more it grows into something, almost grotesque. And it becomes even harder to confront. Yeah, but therein lies the difficulty. Actually taking that step, willingly facing the past, your actions. And I don't blame anyone who doesn't or can't do that, because it's just, wow, it's one of the most courageous things we as human beings can do. The thing with Soga as well is we found out in this episode it wasn't actually his doing, cutting down the father, but Kamiyama. And that also was out of self-defense. And the father was also doing it to protect his daughter. So everyone had their reasons. Everyone had their noble reason. Protecting someone they care about, protecting someone they love, or protecting an idea. The reputation or the respect, their humility. In Soga's case with the father. That's why I say everyone in this arc is a Samaritan. With exception, of course, for the bad guys. Which, I mean, the brother, he kind of had a cool design look, but there wasn't really any substance to him. That didn't bother me though. It didn't matter because we had so much complexity within Sogo, the daughter, the father, Kamiyama, all these characters who were connected to that event. Yeah, it was really good. It was well made, well done. At the end, it did kind of feel like, everyone is such a good person and everyone is protecting everyone, but I don't want to make it sound bad, like I dislike that, or it just at that moment it felt a bit forced, but reflecting on the arc and what happened, what transpired, it just means that there are good people, and even Soga, who has been portrayed many times as this evil, sadistic demon, and I'm gonna mention it again, the Shinsengumi Crisis arc, where he was just going berserk, the bloodlust, it did reappear in this arc. you can kind of tell that when he's in that bloodlust, that rush, that adrenaline rush, he almost enjoys killing. He finds some kind of satisfaction within it, which a lot of people do. A lot of people who are involved in war, in killing, even though they might not want to admit it or are not aware of it themselves, there is kind of an enjoyment for them. Now, I fortunately cannot speak from my own experience because I've never done anything like that. Thank God. I don't want anyone to experience that. Because killing someone, ending someone's life, is not just tragic for the person itself and the ones that are connected to the person, but the one who, ultimately ends the person's life is also very much affected by it and doesn't get away unscathed. That's also a topic for PTSD and all that stuff, but I'm no expert by no means, so I don't want to get into that too much. Yeah, but there is for him a kind of enjoyment. So I'm grateful we got this arc to make it more clear. Yes, Sogo, he has a darkness within him, just like Gin. I feel like everyone who fought in the war, they have a very deep down they have a really dark heart beating silently. Yeah. And Sogo, Gin, they're no exception. And it's quite apparent with Sogo. But in actuality, he does care a lot for not for everyone, and he doesn't have to. But there are some people he intimately cares about. The people that are important to him, he would do anything to protect them. That is what we saw in this arc. He was willing to take all of that burden, that huge rock, on his own shoulders and carry it all those years. It was 2 years, right? But still, time doesn't matter. The fact is, he did all of that to protect the father's legacy and sparing the daughter's confrontation with that, which, I mean, he had a noble and how could you say, a very kind-hearted idea in mind in doing that. But ultimately, it wasn't a good thing because she was lied to. She didn't know the truth, and she wasn't able to completely process her father's passing. And now with this certainty, because she listened while Kagura and Sogo were talking, she has that certainty. She now knows the truth. And I did say it's gonna be very hard for her. She's gonna have to go through a lot of emotions and the confrontation itself. But at the end, it's gonna be good for her. It's gonna be the right thing. Ultimately, it's gonna be the right thing for her. Eventually, she will get past it and she will recognize the love and just what her father was trying to do by getting involved in all of this shady stuff and why he ultimately met his end. right then and there. Yeah, I just want to quickly mention Kagura in this episode. She was kind of the secret MVP to me. Because I don't give her enough credit for being so, I would say, emotionally intelligent. She was able to read the room, the atmosphere, what was going on, and what was about to conspire. So she noticed Sogo's nervousness or whatever you want to call it. So she knocked Kiri unconscious. She wouldn't hear it and all of that stuff. But then her also saying directly to Sogo, maybe it's not the best thing for either her or you. No, not either. Neither her nor you. That's the right paraphrasing. And yeah, she was spot on. She also realized this is something that must be, the truth must be told. She must face this. She must know. Yeah. So Kagura is always portrayed as this naive, not always, but on the surface, she's portrayed as this childish and naive girl who doesn't really think but takes immediate action, you could say. But there is a lot more substance to her. But I mean, it was shown a few times already. This, just like with Sogo, made it clear. Yes, there is something to her. She connects with people. She understands them on a deeper level, on a very emotional level. She's very good at that. She has that instinct for it. Yeah, that's just something I wanted to mention. All right, let's get into the next episode, which is 188.
8月13日、朝起きたら朝顔がなくなっていました。僕が言ってあげれば朝顔は死ななかったのに。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。僕が泣いていると、お母さんが鉢に咲いた朝顔を持ってきました。お母さんは台風の中、朝顔を鉢に移してくれていました。僕の代わりに友達を守ってくれました。
That is again that theme of protecting your loved ones.
8月30日、お母さんと一緒に朝顔に水をあげました。
I don't know why, but this is making me teary-eyed. Independent research. Ah. That was quite a beautiful story. I like his hairstyle. Hasegawa? Madao. This is very interesting. We're getting a very different kind of perspective on the life of a Madao. Yeah, you really should. He's gotten a lot worse. When will Madao bloom? Oh man. I love the parallel to the first story. Oh. Won't waste anymore. This is deep.
ブランコを作ろうとして失敗したと言っていました。僕はどうしてとっくに公園にブランコがあるのに縄でブランコを作るんだろうと不思議でした。いつになったらまた絵が咲くんだろう。発表終わり。よくできてましたね。
Oh God.
いや咲いたとかそういうあれじゃ。
続きが聞きたい。
They want to hear a success story. But Jesus Christ. The implications?
じっと虚空を見つめるだけのその乾いた僧帽からは何も伺い知ることはできない。地に落ちた堕天使ルシファーの意を神でさえ返することができなかったように。
しかもなんか文章急に
Yes. So poetic.
何があったこの夏一体何があった大人の階段どころじゃないだろう大人のエスカレーターだろう
天を仰ぐ俺を嘲笑うかのように上空にはコンドルが旋回していた。
だから江戸になんでコンドル
The teacher's hysteric screaming is just, oh, it's perfect.
どうやら俺が飼い始めたのが犬ではなくマダオだということに感づき始めているようだ。
最初から丸分かりだろ
おふくろが男を信用しないようになったのはいつからだったのだろうか。
おふくろのことはもういいよいいから早く閉めて
Just end it. Oh my God. This is too good.
優しかった父の優しかった夫の姿がいつか戻ってきてくれると信じてのことだった。だがその日俺たちの淡い希望はセミの声とともに夏の空に消えた。
Why is the sake coming out of your eyes?
俺はいつの間にか親父とマダオの姿を重ねていたのかもしれない。
This boy.
おふくろを苦しめてまで俺は何をしようとしているのか。
Oh my God. The way he's able to reflect his own actions and question them.
しかしそこにマダオの姿はなかった。
This boy is very mature. Oh, and Hasegawa was trying to do a good thing. Now, compared to the first story, I mean, the first story was very heartwarming as well. But this, I mean, he could have written a whole book.
お酒も飲んでないのに目からお酒が出ました。マダオみたいに。
Just like it did.
マダオもどこかで目からお酒を出しているのかな。マダオ、またお酒飲んだの？
いや、もう飲まねえさ。
そしてその傍ら求人雑誌を読み漁り、お母さんは最初は
He's starting to bloom.
だけど最近は長谷川さんと呼ぶようになりました。マダオはマダオなのになんでだろう。
Madao is Madao. That's gonna become my life motto. Madao is Madao.
欲しくない？と聞いてきました。聞いている意味がよくわからなかったので、僕が聞き返したら顔が真っ赤になっていました。
What about Hatsu? Well, we're not really getting Hasegawa's perspective on this, so.
頑張ってくださいね。きっと待ってますから。
はい。
Somehow I feel like she secretly wants him to fail so that he can stay with them. Well, I mean, technically he could still stay with them. Forget what I said.
あなたもマダオだったんですか？そうは見えませんが。
いえね、怪我して職を失ってからすっかり
Oh, the husband.
妻や息子にも見放されて、お恥ずかしい話、全部失ってから大事なものに気づかされまして。
あれっきりマダオは戻りませんでした。きっと面接落ちちゃったんだよ。それで僕らに合わせる顔がなくて。マダオと食事しました。もう一人のマダオと
The other Madao.
マダオはまるで別人のように変わっていて、なんでもう飲まないって約束したのに、なんで試験 頑張るって約束したのに嘘つき。マダオ、僕は知ってるよ。大五郎、どんなに嘘ついたって、どんなに酔っ払ってふりしたって、どんなにみんながマダオを悪く言ったって、僕はマダオはマダオなんかじゃない。僕の忘れ物を取り戻してくれた。
Madao is no Madao.
僕忘れないから、絶対忘れないから、絶対。
お、チートもらうよ。
Water?
なんじゃこりゃ。水じゃねえか。
酒も仕事もいらねえよ。俺はもう十分いろんなもんもらったからよ。
Already received enough. Or did he drink sake?
マダオはもうとっくに
Long ago. That is beautiful. Oh my god. Everyone's moved to tears.
ごめん。
Understandably so.
観察日記っていうか、ほとんど小説だったけど。
A novel. That was... Cass, are you serious?
ああ、エンドロールまであるんだ。すごいね、映画みたいだね。
Ama-
いやー、素晴らしかった。
What? Mom?
お母さんが書いたんかい。
Do you? No way. Let's forget the ending of this episode for a moment. I just want to say, I was as well moved to tears by the story that Daigoro told. That was quite something. That was quite something. And Hasegawa, being the man that he is, practically consciously, knowingly botched his own interview so that the father would be able to get back with his family and they would live happily ever after. And the son, Daigoro, would, well, at least in Hasegawa's mind, that they would be happy again and content, satisfied, and that Daigoro wouldn't be sad. Because I think that Hasegawa understood why Daigoro was keeping him as a pet, as a family member. He understood that, just like Daigoro himself kind of realized, and yeah, Daigoro is a very mature boy, more mature than some grown-up men, more mature than his own father, I would say. Yeah, he saw that. He noticed Daigoro was doing all that to kind of relive the way things were before. Everything was so joyous, so happy with his father. His mother was also happy and content. But then everything kind of fell apart. Hasegawa came at the right moment. So yeah. Deliberately failed his application, his interview, so they could be all together again. Even though I would argue that is not the right way to do it, and that this might not be the best solution. But, well, that's up for debate, and we won't see the outcome of all of it. But yeah, oh man. God damn, that was so heartwarming, so beautiful, so sweet. So I don't know what else to call it. I think I got the point across. Yeah. One more thing. Yeah, Daigoro's goodbye. I'll never forget it. Never. When Hasegawa needed to hear that Daigoro was grateful for everything that he's done for him. And of course, Hasegawa was grateful for everything that Daigoro has done for him. True friends. Hey, maybe down the line we'll get to see them meet again. That would be something. I would very, very much welcome that and appreciate it if that would be something that would be explored again in a future episode. But that's probably not gonna happen. Who knows? Nonetheless, this was such an emotional roller coaster. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just pretty blown away by this episode. Thank you all for being here. Hope you enjoyed this video, this reaction. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what you think about this episode, and subscribe if you haven't yet and you want to see more. Enjoy your day, take care, and bye.